Women, they try, sha. When I was in medical school, I schooled in the University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital. My younger sister, who is a nurse, was working with Federal Medical Center and she was living in Akure. Every time she got pregnant, early in pregnancy, that first trimester, she will call me and would be like, big brother, you know what I feel like eating? Beske. Do you know what is beske? Soya beans cake. There's a way in Africa we prepare soya beans, milk out the fluid part of it, then the rest solid parts, there's a way we fry it into cakes, local cakes. So Yorubas call it beske. I think Hausas call it awara. Awara, okay. Some part of Yorubas call it soya beans wara also. Now, Ilorin to Akure is on the average 4 hours drive. 4 hours drive. My younger sister will ask me to help her buy beske, the Ilorin type. Not because they don't have in Akure, the Ilorin type, the Ilorin made rather, and send it to her. Like, imagine we have to go to garage of her, we have to go to some garage, any of those motor parks in Ilorin, gather beske inside nylon, and we bill it to her to eat. I have another younger sister. Anytime she gets pregnant, she does not eat at home, at least for that first phase, that first trimester. She cooks for the family, cooks for her husband. But once she cooks, the smell, the aroma of the food in the kitchen will not allow her eat. She will drive back down to our house to come and eat. Morning, afternoon, night, breakfast, lunch, dinner. One very common symptom in early pregnancy is food cravings and aversions. Most women will have it, not all women, but most women will have it alongside other awkward symptoms like morning sickness, vomiting early in pregnancy, early in the morning, you put brush to your mouth, to clean your mouth in the morning and you are vomiting. These are all the things that makes you a superwoman, a superhero. And like the songwriter in those days sang, sweet mother, I no go forget you. These are the experiences that make you that sweet mother. Usually, by the time you are fully into your second trimester, most of these cravings and food aversions would have abated. There's the case of one of my neighbors, very troublesome woman, fights with everybody in the compound. In those days, there was one pregnancy which she carried like that. The amala and the way do soup we they prepare for our house. When you get pregnant, one of the symptoms is that your sense of smell just becomes heightened. Don't know how she will become, so sensitive to the aroma of amala and the way do soup. She has to beg her husband to allow her to come and eat in our house. We that we are in quotes enemies. Because she makes trouble with everybody in the house. After some weeks, you just realize that these food cravings and aversions, all of these symptoms just abates. Anything you want to eat in pregnancy, people will say, don't drink Coke, don't take hot tea, don't take hot water. Some people will even go to the extent of taking some non-nutritious substances, clay and some other things that they sell in the market, blue, white, green, different colors. As long as it will not harm you, as long as it is healthy, not in the class of clay, for example, anything you feel like eating, except it is contraindicated medically. For example, you have gestational diabetics, or before pregnancy, you've been diagnosed with diabetes. And we say reduce your intake of sugars, refined sugars, and some carbohydrates. Then I would say, except you fall into this category, anything where you want chop early in pregnancy, chop them. Except it is contraindicated. Anything where you want chop in pregnancy, early in pregnancy, chop them. Because okwinu lafin betita nkoti eyen gbefo. How do I mean? It is what you eat that will give you energy to be able to push through, to be able to pull through that phase of pregnancy. Again, a note of warning. Like I said, except medically it is contraindicated. Things like clay, for example. If it is tea you want to take, if it is Coke you want to take, take. Take your soda, take your tea, your Milo, your Bonvita. Don't let people deceive you that if you take too much of beverages, your baby will be big. Your baby will be too big. You won't be able to deliver naturally. If you don't deliver naturally, we'll deliver you via cesarean section. What I'm trying to say is, in as much as I will advise you, we will advise you to eat healthy. You see that first phase, that first stage, that first trimester in pregnancy, eat whatever food cravings you have. Eat whatever you want to eat. As you settle into second trimester in pregnancy, things can become to get better. You can start to eat what you used to eat before. You can start to now try to eat more healthy so that you and your baby can have the best of diet and nutrition, so that your baby can grow well, so that you can be strong enough, you can be healthy enough to take care of that pregnancy till the time of delivery. Cheers to every pregnant woman out there. Cheers to every supportive husband for that phase of pregnancy. Now you put them there so you don't get any option than to be supportive as a man. I would see you in the next video. Happy weekend.